Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Walt Gray. It's been a week, hasn't it? Welcome back to Morning Blend. We brought you a wildfire team coverage all week long, virtually 24/7, and we're going to continue that today.
Yes, we absolutely are, Walt. I'm Bria Love. Devin Haskins in South Lake Tahoe this morning with the latest look at the Caldor Fire. And ABC 10's Zach Fuentes in Pollock Pines to show the impact that it's having on tourism. We'll hear from them both in just a couple minutes.
Okay, first though, let's take a look at how big the Caldor Fire has gotten. Right now, 210,000 acres plus across El Dorado and Amador counties. Containment, though, is up to 27%.
And it's injured at least 5 people, destroyed hundreds of homes and other structures as well.
The other major fire we've been following for a while, the Dixie Fire, which continues to grow, now at 865,000 acres. It has made a big run into eastern Plumas County this week. It's been burning for more than 7 weeks. Containment 55%.
PG&E is under investigation for starting the fire. It's destroyed nearly 1,300 buildings. Many of those homes, nearly 13,000 structures, are still threatened. So let's head to meteorologist Rob Carlmark now, get a check where this fire is heading now.
All right, good morning to you. Let's go ahead and start with the weather conditions and the fire, obviously, because if the winds ramp up, then we've got a lot of things to be concerned about. So let's go ahead and take you through it. The main thing here is that the fire is still growing. And while we're not looking at red flag conditions and major 5-mile runs in the Tahoe Basin, which happened a few days ago, we are still going to watch that fire because the direction of the wind is changing. And even though the winds are generally light, that is going to affect the fire behavior and strategy as well. We've got hot weather in the valley. We've got triple digits on the way. Smoke conditions are mostly in the Tahoe Basin, as you would expect, and then also along 50, still really bad in Pollock Pines all the way down through Placerville and also El Dorado Hills as well. Now, Sacramento, notice that it is unhealthy for sensitive people. That's the orange color on the purpleair.com dots. There's the red dots for the satellite detection. You can see some hot spots, especially the place east of Kirkwood near Caples Lake. That was a really busy spot yesterday. And the wind direction out of the northeast. So that's going to push most smoke and haze and fire growth off to the south, although it will be slow because of the lighter winds. We've got generally light winds right now, 50s to start the day down low, 30s up high. And this is the wind forecast going forward by this afternoon. You can see that it's going to be light. It is also going to be generally light through Saturday as well. And normally, on a Labor Day weekend, this is going to be prime time to head to Tahoe. In fact, a lot of locals love this time of year because the weather's great, the lake is still warm, and we're just in that magic zone where it's cool in the morning, it's beautiful in the afternoon, but of course the fire has changed everything that's been going on in town. So for more on that, we're going to go ahead and talk to Devin Haskins. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob. Yeah, first, I wish I would have listened to your forecast before coming here because I would have brought a jacket. I'm experiencing those cold mornings. Secondly, let's switch gears. These streets here, completely empty. Normally, South Lake Tahoe would be teeming with people as that Labor Day weekend kind of comes to full rise. Instead, the businesses are closed because of the evacuations in the city and everybody just taking a huge financial hit. And here, let's take a look at how we got to this point.
One of the biggest concerns was the fire engulfing the tourist town of South Lake Tahoe. On Monday morning, traffic was backed up for hours as evacuation orders forced more than 21,000 from their homes. Crews also saw the fire cross containment lines, showing just how unpredictable this fire could become. A red flag warning over 2 days with high winds expected kept firefighters on their toes.
Get out of there.
The fire bosses say they got lucky as those high winds didn't materialize and take out even more homes. More than 600 have burnt down. At the Bryant Creek track above Camp Sacramento, 13 cabins were left standing, one of those being Craig Watson's. He stayed while the fire was burning.
What was the fire like when you were here?
That's pretty crazy, man. It got scary, It got real scary.
More than 4,000 crews are helping fight the Caldor Fire. Hundreds are staying at the Heavenly Mountain Resort, which was turned into a base camp.
Now back here in South Lake Tahoe, you got to be thinking all these businesses that are missing out on this Labor Day weekend of sales, and especially on the heels of the pandemic and missing out on all those sales from being closed. You got to be anxious to be able to get back in and open up All right, now let's toss it over to Zach with more on Labor Day messages.
Yeah, Devin, it's really so unfortunate because so many people avoided going to Lake Tahoe this time last year because of where we were at in the pandemic, and now it is primarily because of the wildfires. And they're not asking people to stay away just in the South Lake Tahoe area, but really that warning has been extended to the lake itself from the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard asking people this Labor Day weekend especially to stay off the waters of Lake Tahoe. They say the availability of first responders is going to be significantly reduced because, of course, of the wildfires and what they're doing. So they're trying to get those wildfires contained, waiting for the air quality to be better before they want anybody to really head back out on the lake. You're looking at some video we shot out at the Lake Tahoe yesterday, and that was really when we saw some of the clearest air we had seen throughout the week because it had just been so hazy. There's so much smoke in the area. And on the streets out in South Lake Tahoe, the National Guard has been there helping to secure the area. Local officials I spoke with say it is all in place for people's safety.
We don't want anybody to get hurt, and we understand everyone's nervous and wants to see what's going on, and we just ask for patience and let our fire crews get in and do the work they need to do so we can get some containment and put this thing to bed.
Yeah, that's right. That is the main priority from all of the first responders right now on the ground and in the water. And remember, 50 and 89 are closed in the South Lake Tahoe anyway, except to emergency crews and media. So coming this way is just not going to be worth your while. And also, again, that warning, just stay off of the waters. If you can, you have to. They're really going to be significantly reduced law enforcement there, first responders out there to help you should anything happen if you get out there. So it is really in everybody's best interest to stay off of there and don't bother coming to Lake Tahoe as crews continue to work so hard to get this fire contained.
Yeah, it's going to be at least another week or so, Zach, before this thing is contained. All right, Zach Fuentes, thank you.